The defense rested their case today in the Lindsay Clancy trial after calling 2 final witnesses.
22 News reporter Claire Overton joins us live in studio after speaking with a criminal defense attorney about the case. Ciara and Christina, Lindsay Clancy has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. It's an affirmative defense that is raised in roughly 1% of felony cases, but only successful a small fraction of the time.
There are literally thousands of pages of medical records that have been introduced in this case.
The trial of Lindsay Clancy is nearing the end, the defense resting their case on Friday. Clancy is charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder in the killings of her 3 children, but her defense is arguing insanity, as they say she was suffering from postpartum psychosis. But that argument, according to Springfield defense attorney Jared Olenoff, is not common, nor does it have a high success rate.
It's such a high burden for a defense to present at trial a lack of criminal responsibility because you need to have more than just be suffering from a mental illness or defect.
Olenoff saying a lot of people who are charged with crimes and commit crimes suffer from mental health issues, but the defense needs to go a step further in this case.
What needs to be shown here is that it caused her to really lack the ability to understand the difference between right and wrong. That is quite rare.
Before resting the case, the defense calling Dr. Philip Resnick to testify over Zoom. He's a forensic psychiatrist who has built a career on testifying in some of the country's most well-known murder cases, including that of Andrea Yates. He spent time interviewing Lindsay and her parents about 4 months after the killings.
So what I can say is whether it is the classic postpartum psychosis or not, with the postpartum onset and frank psychosis on the day of the killing, I would label that a postpartum psychosis in the sense that it was a postpartum onset and she was clearly psychotic on that day.
The prosecution then calling a rebuttal witness to the stand, Dr. Avram Mack, a psychiatrist who evaluated Lindsay, testifying she had a major depressive episode rather than postpartum psychosis. Cross-examination became tense with many questions being struck from the record. Court ended for the day with Mack on the stand. The judge said court will resume Monday with closing arguments expected early next week. Working for you, Claire Overton, 22 News.